Paris, the city of lights, a dream destination for millions, known for its stunning architecture, rich history, and romantic ambiance. It's no wonder that Paris is one of the most visited cities in the world. But this summer, you might want to think twice before planning your trip. I just returned from Paris last week, and I want to share some important observations that might change your mind. The city is gearing up for the Summer Olympics, and that means one thing: construction. Scaffolding, cranes, and detours are popping up all over the city, disrupting the usual Parisian charm. And it gets worse. The Eiffel Tower, that grand symbol of France, is currently surrounded by a web of temporary structures. While you'll still be able to see the Iron Lady in all her glory, but blocking some of the best views that visitors come for. You'll find cranes, barriers, and other construction equipment that mar the iconic skyline. The same goes for other iconic landmarks like the Louvre and Notre Dame. The beauty and charm of these historic sites are somewhat overshadowed by the ongoing preparations. Another major issue is overcrowding. Paris is a magnet for travelers year-round, but this summer, expect it to be absolutely packed. Think shoulder-to-shoulder crowds at the Louvre, snaking queues that wind around the Eiffel Tower, and overflowing cafes on every corner. Not only will you need to fight for that perfect Instagram shot, but snagging tickets to top attractions will be a battle in itself. Be prepared to book months in advance, or you might be left sightseeing from the outside looking in. Even if you plan ahead, the sheer volume of people means you'll spend a lot of your vacation time waiting. The lines can stretch for hours, and the crowds can make it hard to truly enjoy the experience. With so many people flocking to Paris, everything feels crowded. Whether it's the streets, cafes, or public transport, the sheer number of tourists can make the experience less enjoyable. On top of the crowds and construction, get ready for a financial squeeze. With the Olympics and the influx of tourists, Paris is experiencing a price surge. Hotels that were once charmingly affordable are now bordering on luxurious, and even a simple cafe lunch can leave your wallet feeling lighter. Transportation costs are also on the rise, so factor that into your budget. From my experience last week, I can tell you that visiting Paris this summer might not be the best idea. The city's usual charm is somewhat lost amidst the chaos and high costs. So if Paris has always been on your bucket list, you might want to wait until the city has settled down after the Olympics. Let Paris be the enchanting, beautiful city it's known to be. So should you completely ditch your Parisian dream? Hold on a second. Paris is still Paris, a city brimming with history, art, culture, and classic charm. The cobbled streets, the charming cafes, the world-class museums, they're all still there, waiting to be explored. But here's the catch. This summer might not be the ideal time for that classic stress-free Parisian experience you've been dreaming of. However, for the savvy traveler, if you're flexible, a planner, and don't mind navigating the crowds, Paris this summer can still be an amazing adventure. Here are some tips to make the most of your trip. Explore beyond the tourist trail. Skip the long lines at the Louvre and venture into charming neighborhoods like Montmartre or Le Marais. You'll discover hidden gems like independent art galleries, quirky cafes with delicious pastries, and a more authentic Parisian vibe. Embrace the metro. The Parisian metro is a fantastic, affordable way to get around the city and avoid the traffic congestion caused by construction. Plus, you get to experience a bit of local life as you navigate the bustling underground network. Book everything in advance. From attraction tickets and tours to restaurant reservations, secure everything well in advance. This summer, spontaneity might not be your friend in Paris. Be open to alternative experiences. Paris has so much more to offer than just the big-name landmarks. Take a cooking class, learn about French wine at a local wine bar, attend a summer festival, or simply wander the picturesque streets and soak up the atmosphere. If you crave a classic, stress-free Parisian adventure, consider waiting until after the Olympics. But for the adaptable traveler seeking a unique experience, Paris this summer can be an unforgettable adventure. So, do your research, pack your patience, and embrace the Parisian spirit. Do you have any tips for visiting Paris during peak season? Share them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more travel tips and updates.